We're inside today, and we're going to go ahead and talk about playing live tennis here, okay? So for all of you who subscribe, I appreciate it, and for those of you sharing, I thank you so much, and thanks again for tuning in. So today we're going to talk about playing live tennis, okay? So for this, I really need for you to have some imagination, okay? This is very, very important, okay? So the thing that we're working on is making sure that we have our tactics in order, okay? So every shot that I hit, I have imagined where I'm going to hit the ball, okay? I want you to be really creative, okay? Use your imagination. I'm inside this area, but in my mind, I can imagine that I'm anywhere, okay? That I'm at Center Court in Wimbledon, I'm back at the YMCA, I'm in an indoor tennis club in Sweden, or playing tennis in Africa, or what have you, okay? So I know exactly, I've been to many, many tennis courts, and I can imagine what these places look like. I can think really hard and actually see people there. I can imagine tennis balls on the ground. I know what the court surface is like, and so on. So I have some idea. I know whether it's inside or outside. I know if the wind is blowing. I have all these things that I've imagined in my life, okay? In addition, I have also, I know really well how people hit the ball. So if I'm playing against a certain player, I know how they hit the ball. So you can pick one of your nemesis or somebody you beat all on a regular basis, and you can go ahead and have some idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make this really, really as real as possible. So I'm going to give you an idea. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to serve, okay? So you have to be honest with yourself, okay? This is a matter of being completely honest, okay? So if I for example, did this, I am more than likely have just hit that ball in the net, okay? So I can't be sloppy with my technique. So if I did something like this, I know the ball went in the net. So if you do something and you're a little bit sloppy while you're hitting the ball, then you have to be honest and say, I made a mistake. Okay, usually after about 10 seconds, the old muscle memory goes into place, and we're not so clear on the technique, and maybe we get tired, and the mistakes happen. So if I'm doing this, I know for sure that I missed that ball, okay? You want to be really deliberate. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a game, okay? And I got to be honest with myself, so I'm going to play. I'm at the YMCA on court 5, and I'm going to go ahead and serve, okay? I'm playing a average player, okay? So I go ahead and serve. All right, that serve was in the net. So I have to serve my second serve. Be honest, because not every serve you hit is going to be in. Remember that. So I serve my second serve. Okay. I adjust my feet to hit the ball. And that particular ball that I hit, I won the point. Okay, I hit a good shot. So the way how that worked is I hit a second serve spinner into the backhand side. The person hit a weak ball. It had a heavy spin on it. The ball came into the middle of the court, and I hit it to the person's forehand side, and they were not ready. Okay? So I'm going to do the second point. Okay? So I've made up my mind that I'm going to serve a kick serve out to the backhand side as my first serve. So instead of hitting a flat hard serve, I'm going to go with a spinner. Okay? So I go here, up, and I spin the ball. And what happened in that situation, I was not ready for the for the ball. The player hit a return, took it, sliced it early down the line, okay? So I served the ball, and I got a little lazy here, and they hit the ball into the court, okay? So the player hit a slice ball down the line, okay? So the score is 15-all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a ball from the back of the fence. I walk forward, okay? So now I'm adding more things to it, and I'm gonna do my ritual. So I'm bouncing the ball, bounce the ball one time, get into my ritual. Okay, now I'm going to serve the ball flat down the tee. So there. So I go up. And I serve the ball flat down the tee, and I hit an ace. Okay? So I go back, and I ask the guy for the ball. I get the ball. I get it. I bounce the ball. Get ready. In my mind, I've decided where I'm going to serve. I'm going to serve this ball out wide, and I'm going to serve it flat this time. So I go here, up, and I did serve that ball flat, out wide, but I hit it out by that much. So I'm going to hit a second serve. And this second serve, I'm going to serve it right in the middle of the box. I'm not going to go out wide, okay? Because I did a kick serve before and to the backhand side and hit the ball down the line. So I'm going to hit it more to the middle and see what I can do. So I serve it in the middle. And this time I'm more alert. I slice the backhand. I get an opportunity to hit it down the line. So I slice the ball down the line. Okay, on my return, low ball. The person hit the ball up a little bit, and I was able to drive a forehand down the line. Okay, so the score now is 40-15. So this serve, I'm going to serve the ball short, out wide. Okay, I'm not going to serve the ball particularly hard. Almost like a second serve, I'm going to slice it out wide, so the player has to move out. Okay, so I get in my position, get the ball, bounce the ball, and I go up slowly, and I serve this ball, and it ends up being an ace. Okay, so I did it realistically, but not realistically enough, because I didn't go pick up balls, I didn't go to the net and get balls and so on, okay? Because you want to imagine that you have 3 balls, okay? You're not playing at Wimbledon, okay? So you got to pick up your own balls, you got to ask the other person for the ball. Every once in a while, ask yourself, hey, what color shirt is the person on the other side wearing? Is the person left or right-handed, okay? Make it as real as possible. We can do the same thing on the return of serve. Okay, so you get ready here, get yourself together here. Person serves the ball, wasn't ready for that, and they ace me. Okay, and you can go ahead and do that for all the shots. Okay, just remember this: most tennis shots don't last very long. So there are going to be a lot of times when you're doing this and being realistic, it's just going to be a serve. Sometimes it's only going to be a double fault. You're going to serve and hit the first ball, okay? You want to go back and remember what it's like, okay? More than likely, this doesn't happen. You serve the ball and you get a 15-ball rally. It could happen, but realistically in a match, it's not happening. If you want to make it even more realistic, when you're done after the first game, take a break and go sit down, switch. So now I'm on this side, and now I've switched sides, and now I'm serving here, and I'm playing from this side. Okay, so you can go ahead and make it as realistic as possible. So I start on one side, and then I play on the other side. And I can play an entire set, a tiebreaker, or what have you. You do a lot of these things here, and sit down, and imagine these things, and it will surely help your game, okay? But it is about you. You have to be as honest as you can, and you have to remember what it was like when you played in a particular match, okay? And if you will be able to notice small mistakes that you have made and things that are working well, and you start to take that in, and then when you finally go out and play in a match, you're much more aware of what's going on, okay? Hope you have found this video to be helpful and useful. I appreciate you tuning in today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much.
For more information on Carlbo Tennis, visit www.carlbotennis.com. If you wish to email Coach Robert, please do so at robert@carlbotennis.com or visit his Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Carlbo Tennis. Tennis for the people. This video was an ADCI LLC production.